So I've been in college for about 2 weeks now, and I've been pulling out the iPad Pro to take handwritten notes every chance I get. And during the summer, when I tested this product, I could only anticipate what it would be like in a college setting, but let me tell you, it's amazing being paperless with this device. So today I'm going to demo, how I plan out my day and how I take my, in-class and textbook notes with the iPad Pro. I'm using the app Goodnotes 5. But before we continue here, I'd really appreciate it if you leave a like on this video, comment if you have any questions, suggestions, or opinions, as the algorithm likes that and will help push my videos to more people. So without wasting any more time here, let me show you how I use my iPad Pro for college. So I'm actually re-recording this because my camera decided to be a piece of shit for the 7th time this month. So yeah, I'm gonna keep things pretty short and sweet here, but I am excited to show you what I do with Goodnotes 5 here. So let's open it up here. So I have my 4 notebooks here. I have a planner, I have one for my critical thinking class, and I have 2 for my world religions class, 1 class notes 1 and a textbook notes 1. So let's actually look at my planner first here. This is how I plan out my day, for the tech channel and for college. As you can see here, for Friday, I had to ask about my registration and payment for my tuition. Then I had to pre-order the iPhones. One of them actually worked. The pre-order is going to arrive, on the 20th. The other one, my Pro Max, got all messed up by Apple, and now I have to pick it up on launch day. Not a big deal, but then on this day, I had to go to my classes around this time, 11 to 1:45. It's a philosophy course. We'll get into that in a minute. This is my critical thinking class. Then I shot a video. Then I saw a movie with my friends. So that's basically how I set up my day. I can kind of show you what I do here. I made a whole separate video on this, but I'll quickly demo. This is for Sunday. I didn't write one for Saturday because I didn't really know what was going on. So I'll write 9:15 Sunday. Then I can write, I don't know, like business, emails, and then I can write roughly around when I get up, like 9, 10 a.m. Then I'm going to write call bank about the debit card that you left like an idiot at a movie theater the night before. I'm also going to write call theater about said debit card you left like an idiot there the night before. Long story short, guys, always put your cards back into your wallet if you're wearing gym pants or gym shorts, because it will fall out and then you're f***ed. So when I get stuff done, I don't know why I didn't do this yesterday, but I check stuff off, like a boss. It makes you feel really good about yourself, even if you didn't do anything that crazy. But yeah, enough with my planner. Let's get into my actual notes here. Let's jump into my critical thinking course here. So this is the class I've taken the most notes in, I think. So we have the first set of notes here. It was written on September 6th. So we're talking about, the definition of arguments or evidence and whatever, and how arguments work. Honestly, it's so late in the night, I can't explain what I wrote here or the class itself. If my professor is watching this, I'm sorry. But yeah, as you can see here, it's handwritten notes. I have red text. I have little, like outlined boxes and lines and arrows. And I love the ability to select text and move it around, especially when I write it in a bad spot. I can just move stuff over and make more room here. You also can highlight really nicely, so you can make some things more, popping out at you. So I have like definitions. You can also obviously zoom in and write little like side notes and little disclaimers and whatever. I box stuff in. Once again, more arrows. I drew a little chart here about evidence does not equal proof, and this is just an example, so we drew this out. The next page here, we have more highlighting blue text, green text now. I love the ability to change, the text color. I know it's like with any note-taking app, but it is nice and much more convenient than having a bunch of pens on hand. And here's something that I wrote in my last demo that I shot that got all messed up, so I'll erase what I wrote and rewrite it. I actually don't even know if this is correct. This is something that I didn't get down during my last session or class. So division, I'm just gonna write in black ink here, vice versa of composition, that's like easy by definition, but this was about certain kinds of arguments and identifying the evidence and whatever this class is about. Honestly, once again, I can't put 2 and 2 together right now, but writing is a pretty pleasant experience here, and the better place to show you how that works is with my textbook notes. This is for my world religions class. I was taking down notes while reading. I just want to jot stuff down, get some vocab down. For example, some book notes here, underlining a term, explaining a term. I'm doing some shorthand, does not equal the definition, or this philosopher's definition of religion, and these three, and then there's some more examples, circling and adding numbers. I know I sound like I'm rambling, but this is literally how I write my notes. We also have some definitions, so you write the definition, underline, and I jotted down some things. I can actually demo that here. So I'll erase the other thing that I wrote in my last demo. Don't mind me here. But anyway, one of the terms here was called numinous experience, which is like an encounter with the divine. And by the way, I'm not going to be a religion major. I'm a business major. This is just a humanities course that I picked because I thought it was going to be easy, and we've yet to find out. But anyway, I'm going to write, under the numinous experience, the Joe Rogan. Did I spell that right? No, I did not. Rogan experience. And then I'm going to underline it, and then I'm going to do equal, and I'm going to write encounter shorthand with the one, and you know what, I'm going to do a plus because I feel really efficient. And only Joe Rogan on his podcast. And you might be wondering, like, Noah, why do you not use the zoomed in thing where you zoom in? I'll show you right here. Why don't I use this where you can do this and move it all around and have a fun time? I don't know. I never really enjoyed that. I like using these two fingers to zoom in and everything. But this does work decently well, and you can obviously, continue on the line, and it will, move itself down automatically once it hits the edge of the page. But I don't know. There's just something about zooming in and erasing and writing that just is more appealing to me. It's irrational. I can't exactly explain it, but yeah, it works pretty decently. And writing down notes is a pretty pleasant experience. We can also quickly take a look at my world religions class notes. These are more detailed, more colorful, more organized. Here's some bold text that I wrote. What is ultimate reality? That's some kind of religious term that we're learning about. More highlighting, labeling, all that. It's just a really, once again, great experience. I love the fact that I can go paperless. I'm someone who has historically written in composition notebooks, so this is just a dream come true, being able to use a device like this. And the 11-inch is 100% big enough to do this. You don't have to have the 12.9-inch to have a great time. Yeah, I probably shouldn't have said that. But yeah, the 11-inch is definitely big enough for, handwriting notes. And that, once again, is coming from someone who has always handwritten notes and will forever handwrite notes because it just sticks in my head better. So if you are a med student, a business student, whatever kind of student you are, and you do handwrite your notes and you're very serious about that, this is the device to buy for that. Going paperless with the iPad Pro 2018 is excellent, and if you can score this device for a heavy discount, definitely do that, especially after the launch of the 2019 one, which shouldn't be too much different. And that about wraps things up here. Once again, I'd really appreciate it if you'd leave a like on this video, comment if you have any questions, suggestions, or opinions, and subscribe for more content like this. Stay tuned for Tab S6 versus iPad Pro videos and some iPhone 11 videos coming very soon. And as always, I'm Noah, and I will catch you all in the next one.